It is the time. Let me just scooch the mic lightly over. And oxygen time. Alright, so wait, who knows? We just came back from bullying poor little Marius. Very well. So now we'll do this. Let's take a moment to think about things. But I don't know what. Who am I? Yes, get bullied. No thoughts, head empty. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I just speak, so... Yes. Did we fix the SPOM last time? Let's see. Yeah, it's probably working and it's disconnected from the rest of the grid, so it should be fine. These guys are blasting away. Let's just quickly... Whoop. I need to monitor the rendering lag because that's been a problem, and I mean, hopefully it isn't going to be any more. And who the fuck cares? Damn. Let's see here. There we go. And our first printable of the day. It is the... Ugh. Okay, here comes the question. No. No is probably the answer. We do not want any more duplicates. We already have 11. And about half of them can't work. Why did we have to lose all the good ones? Yeah, well. We need to get the space system up and running. Because... Well... Simple is, if we can't get the space, then we have a problem. Okay, so the rocket isn't strong enough. It's fully loaded, it isn't strong enough. But we have data banks. I knew we had them somewhere. Let's get them back into storage. There is still hope. Now we just need to redesign the old system. Oh yeah, and the hellhole storage is complete as well. I love having a... Yeah, it's going to go down to -1,000 at some point probably. -1,000 decor tile. You do sometimes have to balance out the +1,000 decor other places. Well, actually, I should probably just set the research station to be maximum priority with the proper research selected. There we go. Then I'll... Okay, looking at the rocket, it reaches up to about there. Okay, it's... Maybe there will be... Why is it overheating? Get deconstructed, idiot. Okay, but the... No. Let's fold this and... Don't seem to have anything here, just destroy the wall. Here we seem to be doing fine with the whole spaceship. Might be able to actually build it high enough without having to dig down. So, I mean, we'll see if that works. If not, I'll have to excavate a new area for the next ship. And, of course, this is where the main issue comes in. We need to move the oxalite up and down. And from experience, I know that these stupid duplicants will move all the way up to the tank and then just drop it on the ground and run home. Because they're idiots, so I'm gonna have to try to find a workaround to prevent them from doing that. As we see, they just ran right back. So one thing that can be done is to make a liquid. If I can make a liquid storage pot that's just filled with oxalate storage and then automatically feeds it through to the rocket, then it would be minimal loss, especially if I made sure to run it through insulated tiles or something like that. Yeah, actually, I'm going to have to destroy this, and if I destroy that one as well... No, okay, I still need a bit of... Who is making a mess? I made the mess. Why did I make... Oh, because sometimes I make silly mistakes, like telling them to work eternally. They don't like that. That's bad. Who the... Oh, okay, that's... What? Okay, first of all, how did this happen? Second of all, somebody get into a bed. How did I die? Did I die of piss? That's how I lose my duplicate. Piss. Ah well. Didn't lose them just. Though I'm going to have to somehow... Actually, yeah, now. The whole system has now been moved over. That means it's time to completely demolish previous ones. They ran out of water. I forgot to hook this back up to the actual system. Oh well. All of this can probably be cancelled. Nothing in here is dramatically important. And then it's just the... Yeah, the trudge got regular care is enough before we start demolishing everything here. As nothing of that is going to be used again. Except for the tanks, which I... How much... Where am I going to spend these about 6 tons of hydrogen gas? Well... If this pipeline was ever created, I could fuel it to a cooling machine, but it wouldn't reach too far. We should be perfectly able to find some food. Come on. Stop being a wuss. No. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. 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 Just about... At least all buildings can be destroyed. This pocket should probably just be insulated even more. That should be fine. Actually, oh. No, did I? Okay, so all cleaning is one priority. It isn't necessary to clean up the mess, we just would like to have it done at some point. Same applies for the city. Focus on anything else, but if you have the time you can do this. The pile. So, for those of you who, well, don't really understand why I'm doing this, it's quite simple. Each one of these storage bins can hold about 20 tons of an item. A pile of an item can hold, well, near infinite. So instead of like having a bunch of storage bins containing more or less useless stuff or resources, I'm consolidating all of the items into a single pile where if they need anything, they can go and get it. And at a later point, when I have enough gold for it, I'm going to fill this room with gold metal blocks, just to ensure that the core isn't fatally low. That's the way I'm going to ensure that an okay amount, or ensuring okay decor whilst also storing everything that doesn't need special storage. Because there are certain things that require special storage, like oxalite, slime. Algae doesn't really require special storage, but I'm just storing here because it's easier. And these guys are making me free. They're making me free slime, which I can use for example, the dusk caps if I ever domesticate them. Everything that is done for you for free is good. Everything you have to work to get is a bit of a pain. So here we have saltwater storage. Yeah, I'm going to need to make a saltwater pit. Do fish survive saltwater? They can live in any liquid. So they specify like water and contaminated water, but they can probably live in salt water. So I'm just going to design a pool for them. Like for now they're kept here, but maybe I should move them over to a different pool that I can easily increase the size of. Also, this has just one more critter it needs, so put this one in the machine, cook the other. This is how we do it. Anything we don't need, we eat. Saltwater. We can't eat duplicates, unfortunately. Also, maybe I should just stop filling this box. Because these assholes are just emptying it anyways. Yeah. One priority sweep. Sweep. Don't know why there's fertilizer in there. Wait, actually, how's the oxygen doing? It's getting somewhere. Yeah, the previous SPOM breaking down was definitely a bit of a headache. A lot of the base is now completely unworkable. But I guess that means it's time to start pumping out the excess carbon dioxide. Get myself some nice petroleum and oil. Oh, okay, I'm just going to get oil. Yeah, it's what it is. Oh shit, oh, that's an issue. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to have to repressurize this chamber again. Let's see, the simplest way to do that is simply to just add the... Where is it? Gas canister empty. I believe I still have some hydrogen gas canisters. And then just prepare to seal off the entire room. There we go. This bad boy is working at okay temperatures. Oh, squid boy in chat. I don't know about this one. Okay, finally the solid fuel conversion is complete. That means I can hopefully add this one and this one. It's going to be a bit tight with thinking about the, well, top systems, but it works, and that's the most important part right now. Okay. Just in case that seemed to be a little strange, I'm going to hit it like this and install automations cables here, but using steel. There we go. And with the command capsule, that should be about where its automation point is. 7 priority on the cables, 9 on the infrastructure. There we go. What else did we get? We got the mission control station. Never used that one before, but it requires clear line of sight, which is a bit annoying. I've had some problems with that before. Let's see. Oh, hydrogen, high priority. Let's see. Do I actually have any hydrogen gas canisters in storage? I've got 25 kilograms. That has not been emptied yet, okay. The construction here is going fine. So that's good to know. Probably should have deconstructed it in a different order, but... Oh well. One gas canister out, just prepare to empty the second one. 50 kilograms should be enough to fill in the small chamber, hopefully. Oh, maybe it will be some problem due to the way these guys work. We'll see. So we'll probably have to... Okay, please do not push hydrogen out. Push it like anything else. Natural gas, the oxygen, any of it, just not the hydrogen, please. Okay, it's pumping maximum. These guys are getting happy amounts. Okay, it's started to leak oxygen. Let's just hope it goes around and not back in the box. Okay, it's trying too much power, then we should disconnect it from the system. That's a bit more annoying. Okay, the entire power grid is having issues right now. Let's see, how are these guys doing? I think it's time to switch up the loading again. Try to even out the power distribution. Let's see. Oh, this is wrong. The entire area down here is cooling down more or less. So the system I have created has had some impact. This guy hasn't received anything, so let's just sweep the canister. Yeah, they are not cramped. I just need to... Ah, it's a normal puffed leg. Shit. These guys... they have a prince. This chamber is small enough that I can just herd in the unwanted puffs. Let's get the puffed prince out of there and into this chamber. I popped air drums. The gas is that... Yeah, okay, it's pretty bad. Oh, not great, not great. So... I guess liquid reservoir is going slow because, well, system. They are all... most of them are tuned up. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about adding just a regular storage tank here. But it was the size which was the problem, if I do not remember incorrectly. Yep, okay. You know what, it might just... probably should just go ahead and do it. Install 2 tanks and just... let's just make it so that 300 kilograms of hydrogen is always going to be in storage before anything goes to the surplus tank. Just to ensure there's never a lack. Torch. One here, and since the rooms are 12 across, that should be a decent size. I know this is going to be okay. Complete and utter overhaul time. Okay, so remove the gas bridge. Let's see. Just prepare the rest of the storage system for now. Maybe just like this to finish sure. It goes here. Over there. And just the gas pipe up the up and into here. Construction 9. No, 9. These might not be reachable, but that's a small issue. Also, this backup tank of hydrogen will mostly be so that we are sure these guys do not run out of hydrogen at any point. And also so that worst case, if for some reason these are working too slow, like say they're not getting any energy like now, I can hook them up here and run the system off it together. It's just if something goes wrong system. And there we have my favorite builders, Steven and JC. Or, well, the only specialized builders. Don't think I have anyone else. Also mop everything here. Still plenty of salt water for the system to consume for the next thousands, millions of cycles. It's just this isn't important, it's just because it's nice to excavate more of this. And also at some point I need to utilize this volcano. Who's calling? Well, what were you doing in there, Pay? There's absolutely no reason to enter here. In fact, it can essentially be just sealed. Let's see. Where is the temperature plate? It can essentially just be installed a metal tile here. Also, the pipsqueak is killing itself on the heat. No. It's okay. Don't do it, little man. George, what? Again, what is down there? Granite? That's the only thing I can think of. I have not told you to get any abyssal yet, so it isn't that. So here we have the... isn't that bad yet? Kinda disappointed. These guys have a decent... okay, heat issues down here as usual, essentially. There's always something wrong down there. I wish I had a better system for immediate cooling. No, but that's... oh yeah, it's because the tank isn't down there where it could never enter. Now things are starting to fill properly, and I might actually be able to fill these guys again. Oopsie. I didn't think that they would be... I didn't think about the downtime they would experience whilst the new system was being built. Well, at least they're fixing it now. League? Oh well. This bad boy's done. Let's set it to only accept puffs and pufflets and auto-wrangle surplus. This egg can be cracked as we want the... we want this guy to be moved there. Hey. No more. Just get him to his home. And he's also... oh, he's about a third of his life. So he should live long enough to let these guys live for a while as well. And... why is there just oxalate down there? Shouldn't everything be deposited in these boxes? No, it doesn't reach them. I guess that's not really a huge issue. This guy is filled to the brim, so now it's just to install the command capsule. Also, I think I'm going to install just a ladder so it's easier to clear the top of the launch pad area. Also another cheeky trick, if you want to have something continuously cleared. It's above the build limit, oops. Okay, in that case that doesn't work. Well, just to explain what I was going to say. If you try to build, say, crown molding, it goes on the roof. But if you just tell them to build it, like say here, they will continuously dig that tile until it's empty, but they will not be able to build it. This guy isn't running because power is down. Power is down because they have no energy source, and they have no energy source because no one's finished the solar panels. No one's finished the solar panels is completely another choice. A question I have no answer to. We should probably clear out the rubble so that they actually can build the system back up. This is kind of important stuff. Let's just add a backup signal switch in case it for some reason won't say it's on. Okay, atmosphere is covered. Technically, we could just head out for a launch now. So let's discover the metallic asteroid and send Mima out. Mima will be our, not the first rock, it's not our first astronaut, I just don't remember which one we sent out first. There we go. So this one isn't necessary, and neither are these. Now, as an unfortunate side project of this ground molding stuff, we will just have invalid construction locations permanently. Now, I tend to just live with such problems. Also, maybe get this meat into storage. Okay. We are finally getting the system maybe back up. These guys are separate, so they shouldn't demand any energy. Signal switch will be on until they repair the space scanner, which is long overdue, by the way. Mima isn't in there yet, but now it's time for her to get in. Huh? Ah shit, this isn't... This... I forgot to actually install the final cables. They aren't designed to open up yet. Okay, so actually maybe, you know, actually clear the debris that's in the way. How about that? Okay, those are down. To be expected. Let's see how the system copes with this change. Okay, that's... So this one is on the edge, whilst this one is on the inside. Interesting. I'll probably just make this a yellow priority. Adding more battery could probably fix this, but it's just as well to keep it non-reliant on this. There we go. Both space scanners are currently operative. They should now be able to detect it 100 seconds before arrival. Yeah, also I saw an issue. What? Was someone stuck on the roof? There are two people stuck on the roof. Can't you just like... The doors are opening? Listen. Listen here, smart guy. I'm gonna have to... I might have to keep these guys powered then, for being this slow is definitely a detriment to the rest of the system. Oh, more blueprints. Let's see. What do we get? Do we get anything good? I think I have that one before. So just a copy. And okay, once this, for fuck's sake, don't go through the doors, they do not work. You know what, hang on, didn't I click move? There. We can't walk up through there, now we have to go over. Hopefully they're not gonna get stuck on the top, thinking that they have to wait till it opens before moving across. But yeah, power. I'm going to have to lay cables of iron quality or better. But I do not want to spend anything better, so it's iron. Okay. Meteorites inbound. If the system crashes for any reason now, I'm going to be a bit upset. But also I'm probably going to have to install more batteries just to avoid the system crashing. 16, let's see. Wait, how far are they in between these guys again? 16. 16, yeah. So it's 16 back to back. So the edge of the room will be considered along this line. And thus building a ladder here and batteries from floor to top. What happened? Ah, the space scanner got damaged. I mean, of course it did. Oh, it ran out of power. I should have expected it. The system isn't designed to hold enough power to keep all of its machines charged. Therefore, I'm going to have to upgrade the system. Oh wow, it actually melted into diamond. Well, too bad it can't stay there. It has to be replaced by glass. Or, well, by diamond. Also, I do not know why it thinks it doesn't have enough glass, but it's supposed to do. There we go. Now we can fill out the entire system. And keeping the meteor blaster up and running is an incredible issue. Oh, but anyways, if Mima could get up here, which she might not be able to, she should be able to. Yeah, it's just a missing suit. Okay, that's probably the main issue. Which I can't afford because I'm broke. Well. 10. Wolframite is made into tungsten, but I do not have any aluminum, do I? When was I supposed to get that from again? Just going to currently stop production here so that I can get another atmosuit finished. Mima has yet to return to her. It's not like it matters unless those are cleared. There. Mima is on her way to yet another trip to space, I thought at least. No. No, Mima didn't actually want to go to space, I forgot. Well, I guess I'll find someone else to do it. We get tungsten from the ice biomes, we get iron from the caustic biome, we get nothing from the sea biome. There's gold in the swamp. There is lead in the oil. What? Oh no. Aluminium is in the arboreal biome. And that's a biome I'm pretty sure does not exist on this asteroid, so I will not have any natural access to iron. Lest I find an aluminium volcano. Okay. The battery bank is being upgraded. The rocket has been cleared, hopefully we'll enter it soon. Oh, Mima was too late, so apparently she won't be able to get to the rocket in time. But yeah, this new battery bank should definitely be able to power the meteor blaster throughout the night. If not, what hope do we really have? Okay, so Scoreweird is more often up here. How about you become the next pilot? Where will Scoreweird? Oh! Scoreweird got in. No takesy backsies. Don't enter it. Ah well. Now we have finally sent off another rocket. Now at this point, could probably afford another one. Then we can probably test whether the cargo bay and solid fuel thruster is enough. Oh no, oops, the bucket melted. Doors might be broken when the thing comes crashing down. Oops. Well. Anyways. Rocket. I don't have enough steel to even envision it. but in simple terms, it's one step away from the platform. The ladders await. Wait a minute, what? No. Here. Yes, this seems about more right. And then the defensible wall will have to be installed later. Just the important part is now just getting getting this to work continuously, and maybe think about expanding into a second power-oriented system. But for that we'll have to either get glass or create glass. These can now be destroyed. And yeah. Just install some ladders. And then these can be destroyed as well. Take the printable and just take the fertilizer. We do not need any more regular people. And it's probably also time that I check the final geysers and such within the reach. Like, since this is already melting, I could probably just create a pair, reinforce it ever so slightly more with insulated tiles, just for the sake of it, and then excavate the rest. So let's just set it to 9 because I'm interested. I'm interested in, well, exploring more of the map really. I haven't fully explored everything yet. For this to happen, I need to remove this sand. Something's being overheated. That's still just the battery down there. I do not need to care about that. This was a leaky wood fissure just as one on the other side, if I don't remember incorrectly. No, I have actually not explored down here just yet. Okay. Well, that's going to be a question. There's already that hole here that I wished didn't exist. Luckily, I have the power to make it not exist. I think it's time we contained certain things. There we go. All of this will be created, some will be dropped down into this area, but that won't matter too much. Doing this, we might also get some slightly more insight into what's hidden down there. Though anyways, I have seen so far like 3 oil reservoirs. So we should have plenty of oil as long as we can get water someplace else. Which, if I get this up and running and useful somehow, I should have. Oh yeah, they don't have access into this area due to meltage and such. I don't know. They don't have access for some reason. I'll fix that later. First to fix the heat leak. Is there anything to breathe? Barely. There'll be more to breathe once this pocket is opened. Now the final two pieces can be set. Okay. These are said to be made out of sedimentary rock, though I should probably exchange them for igneous, as that is probably a slightly more common material down here. And the more materials I use that are found locally, the less they'll have to walk back and forth in order to build this. And that will of course be the main attempts now. A massive crude oil storage, not unexpected. Tends to be a couple of those. The city is unreachable because of this little piece. Okay. Let's not focus on that for now. Let's instead focus on making sure that... Oh boy! Oh, there's a rotting mushroom quiche because I finally had the ability to make it and I couldn't just automatically set it to transport. So we lost one. Great. Okay, let's check the prices again. Salt, 3 kilograms. It's not bad. Waterweed seeds, so I should be getting some of them. I don't know how much I'm actually getting per plant. Machinist, that's blossom seeds, which I definitely don't have. However, I don't have iron, so if I'm going to use anything, it's going to be the pressure spice, but I don't really need it, so I won't use it just yet. Okay, there's polluted oxygen pockets down here. I was kind of worried what would happen if somehow someone fell down here. They would start scolding, but as long as they have the ability to breathe, they would live. And that is the main worry, that they're able to live. Go. Happy as can be working down in the chlorine pits. Must be a hellish place to live. Oh. Yeah, it's not exactly too much more we're being shown, unfortunately. Period of interest, we can see that the frozen core probably dips down here and then back up around here. Actually, it's really not the thing to come for now, Liam. Please do your job. Liam? Why were you getting this close? That's the real question. Because there's only one reason that I'd actually be fleeing at all. Ship will be back in 3 cycles. Yeah. Power cable seems to have been built, so I'm just going to install this cycle sensor. I don't think the door uses any power when it's not opening. Actually, quickly. Cycle sensor is what I've been using instead of like the regular space scanners to notice when my spaceships have been getting back. The hell are you breathing down there, Ada? Still nothing specific to see here. And gotten in work there, good. Okay, 2.86 cycles it returns, probably needs about 3 to stay open. Wait, cycle sensor? Really, that was the one I used, but... Wait, was it? No, I used the timer sensor, didn't I? I think it was the timer sensor I used. That one sounds a little bit... sounds more correct. Keeping it open for specific times of the day wouldn't make sense, really. And there's nothing more specific to see. We haven't gotten another blueprint, luckily. Well, luckily, it's interesting to see if we get anything pretty. Stealth glovelets, easy to forget they're on. Like the customizable things for the duplicates aren't really that interesting unless they're like super special. Not gonna spend too much time dressing up my duplicates unless it looks really cool. Okay. The backup tanks have been filled. These guys require emptying so often due to the massive amounts of salt they're creating. And apparently George is the resident. Okay, I'm going to keep my eye on you. If this is not a good enough tune-up, I am going to keep you from entering this room. 4.6 cycles. I don't remember what the base one is even. But it doesn't seem terrible, so I think I'll allow it. But also, dinner is back on the menu. No, meat is back on the menu, I mean. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Now where's the third one? Guess there were definitely 3. Unless it somehow escaped them, no. The storage pile is filling up. At risk -200. Buried object discovered. It's an infectious polluted oxygen vent. No, that's not really useful. At what point am I going to need infectious? So, no, that's garbage. Might be like some uses, but yeah, actually, creating clay. It works for creating clay if I just siphon off the oxygen and dump it into space. But the clay is going to be hot, which isn't really what I want. It's going to be like 60 degrees. It works, but a bit too hot for my general liking. So I think I'm going to avoid that. The heat barrier has been set up, at least the first layer. I'm thinking about installing a second. And I probably will. Just keeping on top on heat spreading is really important. And there these three gases are still being cycled for some reason. Don't like it. And yeah, how is oxygen still? No, oxygen isn't doing great. We are producing more than consumed, but it's going to take some time to fill up the base again. Maybe this one doesn't fill out its background walls quite. There we go. The two adventurous people doing what I've told them to do, unlike a lot of other people. But oxygen is scarce down there, unfortunately. Honestly, Ada, you shouldn't be down there at all, because it's a regular volcano. That's infinite power. Let's see here. The thing isn't incoming in about 1 cycle. I need to get the timer sensor up before it reaches. System seems to be doing fine, although they should definitely have been repaired a while ago. Apart from that, this one is cooling down the base, or cooling down the water. Everything's going fine here. Let's check the engine tune-up. I can't make heads or tail of that. Probably no point in me checking. It's just to get more use out of this. The atmosphere has been made, so now it just needs to be transported to the top. Not 0.9 cycles until it's here. Let's set it in cycles. it'll be in about 8, so let's just keep it green for 1. 1.11, that'll be red for 5. That'll just be the first set to keep everything clean. This one has been requesting it for a while. Let's just set the yellow alert. There's just way too much stuff they won't do unless it's that important. This area we have infinite stuff. At what point does slime line cook? It cooks above 100 degrees. Okay, so this bad boy could never pull that off, unfortunately. Let's like the fissure. Wait, hang on, 60. Okay, now there might be a dormant period, but this one just seems like it, apart from the down period, that it's constantly spewing out like crude oil. And hot crude oil at that, so what's the thermal? 1.69 compared to water, which is 4. Okay, that one is actually really quite dangerous if it's open. You need to be careful about that. And also pick up this bleach stone. Don't waste the chlorine. Oh yeah. Can't afford the struts beneath. But let's actually build some ladders beneath so that you can't walk through without the door being open. And also disable auto repair of all of this, because I ain't repairing shit. You break, you're on your own, kid. See here. There we have the rocket. It fucking melted. I made it out of the raw material yet again. Let's just use steel. We can afford it. Okay. Next stop is when it's filled back up again. Yeah, by the way, now it's green 0. What's 0 alert again? Oh, this is... doesn't seem to be opening, so it's been configured correctly at least. And okay, so everything is going fine with the stats on the stream. No rendering lag issues, no encoding lag. Okay, there's been some for some reason, I don't know why, but it's minimal. So everything should be going fine. And everything will be better at some time. Later. Hopefully at least. Okay. Actually, that's right. This one running constantly is training the system a bit. I did not think about that. And it's loading the fucking rocket so slow as well. No. Creating that extra system would be nice at this point, but it's a bit difficult. One thing I could like do, let's just leave that on perm temporarily. I could fit like, let's say we scratch these, excavate this. I could fit another solar panel down here. And it should be fine. Like it's losing one tile of sun. That should only be a problem during the rising in the setting. The rest of the time that should be no issue. Disabling the auto repair is important. Could probably fit another one over here, but then we'd have to like tear down these walls. Which I might do at some point, who knows. Don't really want to do it right now though. Reachable. That should maybe fix it. It'll at least protect it against most meteorites. We overheated things till the battery, so that's nothing to worry about. They're not gonna finish it, but there's for some reason they made the gas bridges. Actually, they've been making parts of it piece by piece. This one. I want to get to it at some point. Old pup, kill it. My Ada is still awake. She can kill the beast. Good, yes. Let the hate flow through you. Let's also just cook some gold. I can mine more if I need. This is just to cap off the heat. And over here I will. We'll crack this path open and digging myself a path over to the other side. This is, however, oh, it's low oxygen due to this. To be honest, that's an easy fix though, so nothing to worry about. Okay. Going along with the solar panels. Probably just need to get the last tile and then the glass. Here we go. Meditation, don't worry. Just make sure you breathe. Now it's going to leak all the way down. And this one. You're the only one set for such a task. A task of Herculean proportions. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything more interesting in here, most likely. No, of course I'll finish the exploration. Yep. Or just excavate the minor path down here. Okay, yeah, now there's definitely no way for the oxygen to get in. The Japanese timer sensor. Oh wait, the battery need to recharge. Let's see. Do I have one of those close by? I know I've used them before, but I can't really remember where. It will say I have destroyed it. Okay, there's one in here, but that's sealed off now, so I won't go back in there. I have to look someplace else. Some new fit synthesizer I haven't used. Nothing there. I'm pretty certain I've used some. There was one by the base. Yes, here it was. The one with the mossy roof. Refill that back later and we can give someone big brain power. Let's see. It is still classified as an unreachable bay, but that could probably be fixed with just moving these. Okay. Let's see. Now we might be able to finally see what's inside the end of the tunnel. Nothing. As expected, but now we know for certain. Time to tear down this wind so things can actually flow down. If you would be so kind. Okay. It is on top of the priority list, I guess. recharge. Well. This whole place is still filled with carbon dioxide. Now I'm going to start pumping it. Hopefully that will lead to the oxygen being pumped out. At least there doesn't seem to be any natural gas left in the room. That's at least something. Okay, so the pressure is still a bit low here. Let's do it like this then. Not spreading enough to the rest of the base is probably why so much was going wrong. Now at least something's going to be deposited down here. And this one can actually be put in here. 3 of them? I don't get how those fall down there, but I have no reason to kill them, really. There we go. Finally, some oxygen has started to spread down here. Wait, no. See. Please just suck out the oxygen. It's just a couple of grams and it's wasting the efficiency of the resource. Oh well. We just have to sit here and stare for anything to happen. But oxygen is spreading. The base is getting slightly more livable. And this one said, let's give it to TomTom. This deserves a little brain juice. And his perk is sudden disposition. Yeah, man, less stress is... it's kind of pointless, really. For the most part, these people don't stress at all. And when they do, they are disciplined. Very valid construction location for the ground movement. Let's go through the final pieces. Disable auto repair. Now it's just the final piece of the puzzle. they're finally the last remnants of salt water are leaking through. Down into this pit. Reservoirs are filling up. Everything is going great with the new spawn. But I think that's to be moved back to its habitat. The printables, let's see. Coal probably. Again, no need for any new duplicates. I do not have enough background walls. As we can see, I barely had enough for Marie's room, as I had to actually start using the tiled one. I kind of just wanted to have a single background, either theme or color. Using the diagonals and the, was it board ones? Wedge ones is not really what I want. So hopefully I won't have to do that anymore. Well. Yeah, we have plenty of water. Hot water, unfortunately. Oh, the oxygen is being pumped out. No, don't go back in. Hang on, this boy hasn't been filled at all, has he? It's only about 1,000 grams at the top. That's not how it's supposed to be. There isn't anyone else that... has it all been dumped down there and it's just leaked out? Might as well just be time to seal it off. Cut our losses. It has slightly impacted the efficiency, and I'll just have to live with that. Okay, that, oh, you know, this one is hooked up to hydrogen, that's probably where all of it went. Oh well. Okay. Final tile has been sealed off. Time to click power here. Checking this, it's acceptable. With time, everything down there will hopefully be cooled down. Okay, we're getting gold. Time to build these statues then. Huh? Someone complained about something, but I did catch it. Not the top one. Okay. This is how you fill a room with paintings. You just drag it quick enough so that it doesn't catch up the fact that it should be able to stack them. And we just prioritize this a little bit. Yep. What? Tons of reed fiber. Not gonna have an issue with that for a while. Let's see, oxygen is still spreading. This one is a bit of a waste, so it's only fitting one, really. But I can't be bothered to build another line. Let's see if there's any lettuce to sweep in the area. A lot of lettuce has been killed off as it wasn't actually harvested. A bit of a shame that that happens. Oh well. Also, it's just time to do it. Time to see that this is the line. Dip, dip. And here. All of that 9 priority. Time to open up the room so that gas can flow through. And we'll just widen the path along. Until we can make our way into the final chamber. Destroy everything here. Destroy. Yeah. And just open up a tile to find an entrance. That's good. Done and done. The distance is not correct because no one's filled up the fuel thruster, even though the rocket engine itself is done, because someone has dropped the fucking oxalite again. This is why I don't trust these guys to do anything. They always screw it up. I wish I could just say, hey guys, maybe don't try to deliver oxalite if you're not going to finish it. It's a delicate resource and limited. Please stop wasting our resources. Oh, Tonton. If you drop that, you are going on the naughty list. Okay. You live to see another day. See? No, not quite yet. Squid is still present in the rocket. There we go. Next place, the oil asteroid. So can somebody please just pick up this? At this point it's not even worth it. Just ignore it. Let's launch the mission. 6 cycles till they return. Open the gates in 5.7. And close and keep the gates open for 0.6. There we go. Meteor shower inbound. Power still nominal, running at 380 watts. Gassy meteor. I can see why they wouldn't want to shoot that one down. Could be quite useful if I want any more gaseous moves. Okay. Road's been open. There is a slight influx of oxygen. Hopefully enough for break time, but hopefully enough to keep work going slightly. Okay, meteor shower is inbound. Power is declining, but the batteries should be able to ride throughout the night. If not, the system's beyond saving. Oh, sweet. Power use, printables, let's go. Omelets, nice. His comfort polluted oxygen bottle. Not gonna rob him of that. He can keep that one. Now we will also focus on hydrocarbon combustion. That is the next step of our journey. Water. Yeah. Plenty of... Oh. We have about 22 cycles of Frostburgers left. Currently the limiting factor is the frost buns. There's plenty of slate with grains around that I can take if I want to. Alternatively, I can just push them onto something else for a while and see how they tolerate it. Might try that instead. Oh yeah, I heard a clanging sound and it was coming from here. Just FX ordered making a masterpiece. So that the beautiful pile is only plus 50 decor. And that's with only half of it finished. Okay, so phosphorite does not have a dedicated storage for some reason. think that we can then store clothing here. Okay, there now we can store phosphorite. There are really only a few things that shouldn't fit here. Industrial product, for example, no reason to stay there. Things that give off air, no. Eggshells are used, lime is used. No, okay, that should be correct settings now. Yeah, yet another sculpture. Let's hope for something more. Something good. Yeah, we can plant... yeah, maple leaf. Make the graveyard a little more pretty. In memoriam of everyone who died. Like May. And oh my god, I forgot. Oh. So there was a grave in the SPOM. I dug it up, and there was no corpse. Someone's lost their grave. Okay, who did I rub off their grave? Oh no. Okay, I have a plan. I'm just gonna write down the fact that I lost the grave, and then I'll figure out who lost it from, and then I'll get a new grave. Let's see, lost grave. Whose? Question mark. Then I will just run through previous version. At some point I should find whose grave it was, write it down, and we'll prepare a new grave. Let's just hope I don't accidentally destroy Amari's grave as well now. It's a bit of a shame that you can destroy a gravestone afterwards. Because then, what's kind of the point at that point? If I can just destroy the grave of the people I want to forget. No. I need to remember. I cannot forget. Just wipe up everything here, just in case there is a tiny remnant left of the person that I can bury in the new graves. Actually, for that reason, make it a high priority. I'll force them to look for the grave. What the hell happened to the power use? Power creation is high. Power wasted is high because of the solar panel overproduction. And not awfully surprised. There we have too many eggs. Time to cook. I wish the dense path wasn't so far down. And that is why nothing else is happening, because these guys are more important. Contact with zombie spores. Okay, is this just noting like, oh, this person was in contact at some point? Because if so, that isn't as scary. But if you're trying to tell me that it recently was in contact with zombie spores, that's a bit worrying. Contact with slime young genes here? No, there aren't any. So that could have been quite a while ago. Just gonna check everyone to see that no one is holding me out and then holding an information private. No, it's only Tigerman, that's only me that's been in contact with the zombie spores. Oi, a grape jelly jacket. Oh. Didn't cook it? I do hope they didn't take one. Ah, they took the one from down here. A shame. Oh, take this one. That's the one I want you to cook, not the other ones down here. Let's see. Research is going, and okay, we probably don't have too many. About 290 per... Oh, they took the wrong egg. Set another one in the process. We get about 290 science per trip, so... Again, took the wrong egg. Can't you like just eat this one, please? It's asking to be eaten. Come on, guys. Thank you. No reason to waste the other eggs. And there we have starving due to temperature. Isn't this guy enough to keep the room cool? Oh, the oxygen is... What the fuck? I didn't expect the oxygen would be that hot, and since it's running through the room. Oh, okay. I need to find a way to deal with that. Because I can't lose the most important room like this. Simpler solution is probably just to install another one. Okay, you are definitely not a builder. Why are you the one doing it? There we go. Build another pot. Copy settings in and just destroy this one over there. No longer important. There came... Oh, hang on. Wait, it's... How many data banks did I just have spam? Apparently way more than I thought. Who's calling? You? Why the fuck is it so hot in here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. I can't put it in the middle of that one. let's install these so that everything falls or floats up. Because I don't think 50 degrees is like immediately dangerous because it's hydrogen there, it's a lot more problematic. Okay, soon there will be full on clean water. Super coolant requires cold, we have plenty. I did the hjälp. Let's see. Yeah, it's not more than just a little bit of extra work. So excavation hasn't moved an inch. Disable auto repair on the last one. Still plenty of blast shots. Probably should start making more, but I still need metals for it. That's the annoying part. Okay, now there is no heat issue as the hydrogen is being led away. But general heat output from this one is still an annoyance. And also, why aren't anyone delivering the water? Like, come on guys. Not that hard. Like, just take it over there. Did you fuckers put it in the... Why did you put it in the storage? Just put it in the pot. Damn it. Can't you guys do anything right? Okay, seal is done. Here's bleach stone, which should be picked up. Yep. Polluted oxygen. Everything down here is back to the way it should be. No visible amounts of wrong. It seems right, it's just that the pressure is too low. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay, so no one's going to deliver the high priority seed yet. Come on guys, please. Should just have set this to not accept wheat seeds. There's no reason for them to accept it. Wheat seeds aren't that common that we need to give them a proper storage place. I'm going to use them wherever they're necessary. Okay. Yeah, they're running side by side. Oh. Refrigerated. It's just out of reach. Of course it is. Oh. So who's gonna take the responsibility of moving the seed? Guys? Nah, they don't wanna. They don't want to plant the boat seed, so they're just going to do anything else. Actually, you know what? This one, stop it. It's going to stay there. Stop trying to fill it all the time. It's just a waste of time. Have I used the priority tab? It's a mess currently. But what I know for certain is that people are going over here to take stuff into storage. So they definitely have sweep or, well, what's planting in there? Is it under? It's under supplying this one, isn't it? No one is like main job supply, I guess. I guess that's a work job for little old George. George. Maybe he can get it working. No. Someone's taken the seed. So, someone's taken it, but pray tell, where did they take it? Ah, they started to move it, but they just didn't want to finish the job. Oh yeah, they like this. Lovely. Hopefully they'll finish it soon. These guys are going to be starting to depth soon. Oh, look at him, he's supplying dirt. Now supply the seed, please. You did not... there was no need to run around. This was quicker, probably. Ugh. These fools. I do not understand them at sometimes. Well. Yeah, we have a squeaky puffed leg. It's going to starve to death. But it's free to do that. No one's going to stop it. Unless I should maybe move it to some place where it's actually useful. Maybe. Those are not priority. Let's reduce prior to this once again. I don't think whoever died isn't there anymore. Okay, fine, that they've delivered the seed. Dual cooling will hopefully be able to cool down the plants again. Okay. Research is soon done with a number of databanks to spare. Though for some reason always a number of them go lost, I feel like. Which doesn't really make too much sense. The core here is good. Soon it will be fine to stand here until it's been ruined even more. We are also getting plenty of hydrogen. Space mission complete. Green duration 0. Let's go ahead. Oh. Sorry, but you won't be able to move that way, the door is closing. And yes, I know you need to take a piss, but... Okay, another vacuolated recharge and about... a bunch. Well, let's fill up another vacuolator. These guys don't seem to be eating enough thimble, really. I wonder why. Wasn't paying attention and interrupted. Soon. Okay. Now it's stocked to the brim, it's only using what is required. Lime. Okay. Are we still making steel? Yeah, it's just a lack of iron ore. Or well, refined iron more correctly. These are glum. Oh yeah, some of these are going to be the offspring of... Probably most of them are the offspring of tame ones, so they're going to be unhappy because they aren't being tended to anymore. But I didn't think all of them would be. And both of these have wildness 0. Are there no wild pets left in this chamber? And that's odd. But at least they're going to live. And they'll still be able to reproduce. Oh, by the way, it's going to have to be upgraded in order to reach these next ones. I guess we'll have to see just how much research more research is required on such. Let's see. Still oxalate left. Timbalerade. Timbalerade beds. You know, everything seems more or less okay. Checking these consumables menu, we see that people are allowed to eat quiche, which isn't correct. They are not supposed to eat quiche. And they are definitely not supposed to eat barbecues. Whoever told them they could eat barbecue have been lying. Anyone caught eating barbecue will be executed on the spot. There we go. No one is allowed to eat that. No one is allowed to eat base grizzleberry. We must ensure that these resources are always kept on top. Let's see. Still cleaning up everything they find. It's kind of just getting the rocket and checking if we can get a cargo rocket out into space, which are the things I deem important right now. Let's see, I have enough of the little piece that is missing. Here, everything's okay. The batteries should be able to cope throughout the night, even with the added effect of this guy. However, you do not need to fill the steam engine right now, as it might be deconstructed before next time. At that point, I'll hopefully have better thrusters. Probably using petroleum. I could fit a mission control here, or perhaps inside. But if that's it, then important really. It's also quite power intensive. Another thing I could do is to just make a load of glass ceilings all the way to the bottom. I mean, I could do that for everything. As long as it's protected by like a meteor blaster or something, it would be fine. Because like, there is a slight loss of light, so, and that's only based on like how many glass towers I have to go through, so as long as I don't have too many glass towers, it should be fine. But it seems like the evacuated charge has been delivered. So it's time to figure out who. Let's give it to JC. His brain isn't that large, he might require a slightly larger one. What the hell did you drop? There comes the test subject. And will he get anything good? Hopefully. Ugh. Sunny disposition again. Give me something better, please. No. Oh well. And get the puffed eggs to the chamber. Yep. Then everything will be as it should be. We have, actually, how much seafood do we even have? Two. The systems have been drastically. If I can't get this room to cool down again, I'm going to need to rebuild it entirely. Or move it entirely. Noe aquatuner. No, probably not. I see fan isn't that good either. I think I'm going to stick with the Wii Sports, but might need more of them, and perhaps some down here. Which I think is going to mean a revamp of this area again. At the same time, these will have to be moved again. There's so many things I'll have to think about if I'm going to build more resource chambers. You know what? I have a plan for something. Hello. Welcome back. Oof. I have a plan for how we can try to fix this heat problem ever so slightly. We need to... let's see. Basically just make another cooling chamber right here. Set up another one here. And another one here. The chamber will be sealed top here and then hollowed out. Probably have this door removed. Let's see if I can start designing a bit more. With the roof here, we can have the plant pots here. At least 2 of them. And then we just have to move another gas deployer somewhere in here, which shouldn't be too large of an issue. Assuming... yeah. At this point this isn't useful, remove it. Instead install these. Another unfortunate side effect of this is that I'm going to have to drown this room temporarily. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll see if this works or if it doesn't. Either way, I need to try something. Just prepare for mopping. If mopping is planned early enough, it won't matter if they aren't supposed to be able to. just make sure to find where the bleach element and have that swept away. Maybe that was all. Okay, at this amount that might be doable. Actually, that one has to stay. Well, this has to stay. Just gonna quickly check that this works. But the cascade that I think it emits around here, which should push upwards. Actually, that might be... Yeah, I think having water there could be beneficial. Classic, oh, it's here. A classic summer-bound suit. No, wait, summer-bound? Oh. Anyways, Ada, that's your now. And get everything. Yeah, actually, get everything mopped. That's the first step. And then we'll have to find some place to move it. Set this to accept hydrogen. High priority. Empty this storage and sweep this one. Okay, so at that point, it also means I'm going to have to move some wheat swords. I have not got enough seeds. There are too many tiles I'll have to dig through in order to get inside. So it's too much wasted water. But does that even matter at this point? I feel like ensuring proper food is more important than, like, what? 11 tons of water. I don't need water technically. I just don't want to lose what's already down there. That's the only reason I'm skeptical about this. Yeah. I now had something else to do again. It wasn't that they just gave up. Anyways, move the settings in here. Cook the egg. It's a bit annoying that they constantly lay new eggs and I don't have a proper system to shut them out. Actually, 4, 4, 4. Build this one. That should be enough to get yourself in. Cold enough to freeze the frost burger. That's probably enough hydrogen. Always fill more later. And yeah, here's nothing I can remove. Don't really want to crack this one open, so I think it's taking from the frozen floor. Only the option I can really see. I need the top one just to fight the heat production of the batteries. So can I build another one? Not yet. But they are done, more or less. Okay. You gotta know when to hold them, Papa. Know when to fold them, Papa. Know when to run away. And know when to... no, that's the wrong way. I just know when to walk away and know when to run. Damn it. Quick. There's not... I don't think there's been hydrogen leakage, which is nice. So this... I don't know what causes it, but for some reason there tends to be like one square stops for air. As long as there are only one, things don't tend to move past. Right. Oh, you're that out of work? Okay. It's nice you're finally getting to it, but the... Huh? What? All of it's high priority. Where are you going? Hey. There. You're going to dig? Oh no. You went to research. I guess that's slightly more important. Or wait, no. I feel like making food is kind of more important than this. However, this one I guess I could remember. I didn't remember I had that one there. And someone's contracted hypothermia. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder how much you'll be able to do before you have to leave. Might be the... Might just have to be for oxygen. Yep. Meteor showers and going. I'll just sweet that hopefully someone will take it upon themselves to deliver the seed. If not, that's disappointing really. Oh, yeah, my man. Immediately going to start cooling down the surroundings. Just wait till we get another one. Once that's done, it's time to sweep this one. There's also there's a speck of wolframite down there. And yep, these guys are starving. Wait, these guys? I don't have enough plants for them, is what you're saying? Guess that's easy enough to fix. Damn DMCA. I wish I could sing. But no, that's not an option. this. We're starting to save some plants. I have near 100 broken buildings. The crude oil is actually starting to freeze. I probably won't last long, but... Oh, and now we have another seed. Are you sure you're up for this, JC? Didn't you get hypothermia last time? Yeah. Well, he's fearless, I'll give him that. Okay. Cooling is on. Let's just hope it works. Worst case scenario, if they were to, for some reason, start freezing the salt water, I could just remove them. But that should really not happen. And now I can also just hook up the temp shift plates to be more centered around the water box. That way we'll move heat from the box. Or, well, move heat from the plants to the box, technically. Because heat moves towards areas with low, well, energy moves from areas with greater energy to areas with lower energy. Therefore, heat moves to cold areas, I guess you could say. Also, I need to eat another egg. Okay. Everything is going as it should be. We have the... everything really. Everyone's working. Cooling is going, so it's only really this chamber that is currently struggling with too high heat. Hopefully I'll be able to offset it, but it's most likely due to these water sieves down here. They probably have been heating up the room a bit. And also this guy, they are unhappy. Is the... let's see here. Who's the resident rancher? School weird. Well, you should not be doing anything else really. And Mima, which you shouldn't really be doing anything else either. And by not doing anything else, I guess you can set it like this. Oh, a hatchling. Food. There is no mercy in these walls. It's eat or get eaten. Nope. Crude oil is forcing itself higher into the chamber. And... oh, okay. Hydrocarbon combustion is finally researched. Which is where the annoying part comes in. I'm going to have to excavate a large section in order to install oxidizer and fuel tank. If I'm probably going to have to only excavate like a unit's length as the The plan is probably just to like move the rocket a step down and like replace the solid fuel thruster with the other tank. This means I'm going to start heating up this room, unfortunately, but that's an acceptable casualty. Also, me. I'm going to take get my use out of this neural back later. And also there's another snow area that I want to explore. Let's see. Set up this. And what do I get? Beefsteak, extra strength. Oh hell yeah, what does that do again? Strength. Improved carrying, tiding speed and carrying capacity. Okay. Okay, I have to exclude this part as well. You want to go back and continue the bike, please? Oh, meteors are falling, and holy sh! This is large. 1, 2, 3, 4 we sort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sleep feet. If only I had reached this place earlier. Hang on. Oh. No, yeah. There is so much potential food up there. This might be able to help me immensely in keeping my base just not at all reliant on farming sleet wheat. For each of these produces like what? 1 sleet wheat grain every 4 days. Add that to, well, it's math, which you know what, I'm going to do. Sure. We are currently 11 duplicates. Each duplicate requires about 1,000 calories per day. Each frostburger created is 6,000 calories. So let's say 2 frostburgers each day, about 2 frostburgers per day equals to about 2.4 thousand calories of, or well, actually how many is this again? Each frostburn is about that, so that's 2 frostburns. 2 frostburns per day, which equates to 6 sleet wheat grains per day. And each of these grains, as I said, takes about 4, I'd say maybe 4.5 cycle to grow, because of course it doesn't just fall off immediately, it takes about a cycle to pop off. So 6 sleet wheat grains per day equates to about 6 times 4.5, that's 9 times 3, 27 wild sleet wheat plants. And that's to carry this colony of 11 and up to 12. So we need 27 plants. I have counted. There are 6 in this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one's only 3 now, since I opened it up. How do you draw a 3 again? Wait, which way does it go? Okay, that's this way. 3 in this one. Yeah, 1 there, 1, 2. So that's 9 in total. This one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, that's 15. This one here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 15, 22. And in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, that's what? 27 already. So we technically have enough wild steepweeds to keep our colony going. But that means we'll have to crack them open like every so often in order to get those. Now if we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's about how many I can see. Then we're up to 39, which is really good. The only issue here is that we should really have found this area earlier, because then there would have been a backlog. Now we've kind of lost a bunch. 72 cycles. Did I? No, I didn't do the math correctly. Shit. 72 cycles. 18. 72, that's... No, it's correct. 72 divided by 18 is 4. Okay, so it's about correct. Meaning... Yes, the numbers I presented are correct. We need about 27. We have about 39, maybe more. And also I did not count this one because it lives in too much oxygen. It will rot. I did count this one. That's deep enough in carbon dioxide, but this one will probably rot. So these two will most likely rot. And then we'll... Oh, seems to be 2 more here. It's a mix of carbon dioxide and oxygen, so both of those are rots. It's another anti-entropy thermal nullifier. Oh, surprisingly many. That's the 3rd one we've found so far. Oh. I'll now also mine this one so I can get a little better view. Seems to be the edges around here. So yeah, that's this quick recount. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 12. 12, 13. 13 maybe, but this shift there makes it seem that neither of them will actually survive. Which is a shame. Stupid. Yeah, and here's another one with oxygen, so another loss. Ugh. Such a waste. Well, we have kept count, and assuming I haven't forgotten any place now, that should be indicative of our current situation. And also, soon we'll have explored the entire map. Because there was... Okay, there was a little patch here we haven't seen with some sort of geode. Who's starving? Stop starvation is purely your own fault at this point. This pufflet egg, throw it to the pufflets. The salt water is cooling down. It's reduced almost below 29 degrees. Okay. And score where it got slime lug. Oopsie. No. Oxyfern is doing nothing. And the crude oil has worked its way all the way in. Yep, actually, I'm just going to start to excavate this. Pouring some more hot oil into the main chamber will allow me to, well, start melting more ice. New printables are available. Okay, package. Yes, that's... Oh yeah, also this is the compact pocket. So once these walls start cracking, it's going to really pour out there. Okay. I feel like there are unnecessarily long breaks in between each rock is destroyed. I don't know if that's due to pathfinding or what. Also, there is a lack of, well, breathable air, but that's not something I can fix easily. I'm going to also use this to probably see over here. I could crack open this water one as well, just for the added heat, but it might not really be any point in doing that. Yeah, you contracted hypothermia. Well, don't worry, soon you'll be scalding. Soon you will be contracting, what was the hypothermia is when you're cold. What's the word for when you're too hot? I don't know. It's not a sunstroke, because sun is not involved in this. Oh, boo-hoo, just finished the mining. Look, the water isn't even that cold anymore at this point. Just suck it up. And actually, polluted oxygen is here, so you can breathe clearly now. Okay. No, wait. You're probably going home to rest. The cooling here it's doing stuff. And soon, well, next cycle. I do like to keep an eye on things as they happen when it's something I care a little about. So, once it's broken open, I think I'm just going to order like a third dig in here. I don't think I'm going to crack the wall into the next oil chamber, but at least up to this point. It should give me a clear enough view of maybe what's down here, and at least what's below this abyssalite layer, which is most likely the frozen core. So that's not exactly a question. I know what's there most likely. I just want to see it for certain. Also, at this point, I wish I'd trained someone else to. Wait, which was J? I was training someone else to become a miner. Wait. Marie. What did I set Marie to do again? Okay, Marie isn't doing anything. I don't know why you're set to decorating. That's definitely not something you know how to do. No, it's just running your little treadmill. That's all you're supposed to do. Until you... Okay, your current athletics is 7. What's your athletics again? 18. Okay, you're starting to cook. Maybe stop. Now it's going to push out and start heating up the entire area. What the... You're just running it to get the eggshells before it's too late. Yep. The oil front is passing. The Georgia plant was killed. Georgia Mart is no more. And where do you think you're going? Again to get the eggshells, aren't you? Just don't get cooked. Okay, now the... this area is starting to heat up a little at least. What is it? Don't break that, please. This oil is meant for the chamber, not anywhere else. So remove the top here. Pressure isn't being relieved quickly enough, it's going to start breaking other things. Yep. No, there's nothing more interesting. There's nothing really interesting right here. That's a shame. And down you go to... I guess it's quicker if you're going to start working there. It's leaking through. Just... ah, piss. There, it broke. It's going to be difficult to get this back into the area without having to create a new well. And I do not want to do that. Well. Well. No. Yep. Time has been passing, and I think it's time that I end the stream. Also, I'm going to have to set an alarm for tomorrow because there's an early lecture again. Where did I put my phone? There we go. Just doing a double save for safety's sake. So, yep. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's been nice. We'll be back tomorrow actually. The Stardew Valley streams will be moved from Wednesdays to Tuesdays. And that's the only thing that's really changed. At least for now. Might change stuff later if I decide I'm going to stream more, but for now it's 3 streams a week. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.